Hi, I'm Kevin,
And I'm Amanda.
and we are serving up
All that jam.
All That Jam, Quick Hit. Tropidelic on their latest All the Colors.
What was your last album that you had out?
The last album was All the Colors.
And this had some remixes or a bunch of singles came out. You had some guests on it.
Yeah, we had some features, including Nick Hexum of 311 and Krayzie Bone, Prof, a few others, big names, and
Surfer Girl.
Surfer Girl, yep. Surfer Girl, he's great.
So how did this come about? Did you say, hey, let's call everybody we know and get him in on an album, or was it organic? Just happened over the recording?
Yeah, I mean, at some point you take a look at the songs and you think maybe so-and-so would sound good on this, and there is conversation and thought that goes into it. But yeah, it was everybody that at least we'd had met or come across or we knew personally and thought they'd be a good fit.
And they are. It's sounding good there.
Thank you.
So how do you approach the studio? Like, do you guys road test everything first before you walk in, or do you write new stuff and go in record first?
I'd say it varies from song to song, but a lot of it's done in the studio, so we're kind of half writing as we're recording, and it's worked pretty well that way for the last few records. When prior to that, we were, road testing a lot of stuff, spent a lot of time in the basement, kind of hashing stuff out. But nowadays, we streamline it a bit, and it's just kind of, like I said, write and record at the same time in the studio.
Can you, if you look back from the last album and you're writing now, do you see a progression or an arc from where you started?
Yeah, absolutely. Not only just getting better at the process and I guess really our trade of being musicians, but also just like our sound and what the music we're trying to make developing as a whole. We've never been ones to kind of stay in a lane per se, so it's we're kind of finding more and more so what our niche is.
You have what, a trumpet and a trombone in the band?
Yeah. Yep.
How does that affect how you approach live? I guess let me preface this with it seems like when you have horns, it's got to be a little more structured. In is the where they're, if it's a trio, they can obviously go anywhere they want. Do you feel that, or do you feel that it's as open as it could be?
Yeah, I mean, we're not like we're not a jam band or anything, so we kind of have to. We are very structured in what we do. A lot of work and time and thought and discussion goes into the live show and how we pull things off. Whether the horns have a bearing on that necessarily or not, I guess a little bit more so than maybe the rest of it, but it's all kind of like that, yeah.
Right now, do you do a set list, or have a group of songs that show up every night, or do you approach it like a Fish thing where you try to do a completely different set every night?
We try, but no, it's we kind of have the core songs that people want to hear, and then from night to night, set list orders will change, and then we'll try to throw in some special ones. So yeah, we do make an effort to switch things up. Not quite like a Fish show or anything like that, but
Right.
try to make a different experience for this, especially for those that come to multiple shows.
If you are enjoying All That Jam, please like and subscribe to our social media channels at All That Jam Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our website, allthatjampod.com. Make sure to sign up for our email list and tune in every week for new episodes.
Also, look for full interviews on our YouTube channel. And remember, stay beautiful, but don't stay underground too long.